Hey guys, it's time for another Tamiya unboxing. This time it's going to be the Supermarine Spitfire Mark 1. Now, the Supermarine Spitfire Mark 1 is not the most commonly known Spitfire. The most commonly known and probably the most famous was the Spitfire Mark 2, which was used in the Battle of Britain. Big differences between the Mark 1 and the Mark 2. The Mark 2 had 8 .303 caliber machine guns, and the Mark 1, this one here, only has 4. And wow, what can I say about that? That's pretty. 4.303 inch machine guns. It's pretty weak, I mean, I suppose they thought it was adequate in 1939, but yeah, the Mark II had an extra 4 guns, bringing it up to 8. For some reason, the Allies always wanted to use lighter machine guns on their aircraft than the Germans. The Germans prefer to use, they prefer to use cannon as opposed to guns. And from the simulators I've played, I definitely prefer cannon over machine guns. Machine guns tend to pepper a target with little holes. Cannons tend to tear off wings and fuselages and things like that. It's comparing a scalpel to a sledgehammer. Yeah, so lots of fun facts there. Yeah, so this is the like I said, this is the Mark 1. It was used in June 1940, which is just weeks away from the main part of the Battle of Britain. Okay, well, yeah, Tamiya, boy, they make good stuff. I love their models. They're so good. The quality's good. The decals are great. They're always complete. Some models you don't get all the decals that you need. Man, I love them, man. This is from the Warbird collection. It's a 72nd scale. I like to work in 72nd scale. That's kind of my favorite scale because they're very small, and once they're done, and they're done really nicely, the fact that they're so small kind of draws people in, because they wonder, like this is a real, like, painted model here. Like, people will come in and be like, wow, how do they do that on such a small little thing? Anyway, I love 48 scale too, Tamiya especially, but it's a different 48 scale and 72nd scale is very different from each other, and unless you've done one of each, you don't really. I don't know. I like 72nd scale a lot. I really do. So let's see what else. They always with Tamiya, well, usually they give you 2 kinds of options, but this one looks like it's just the one option, which is fine. That's great as far as decals go and stuff like that. So let's quit beating around the bush and cut this thing open. A lot of times I do unboxings after I've opened them, and probably at least half, 2/3 of people doing unboxings, they've already opened it and stuff. But it is kind of fun to do it, live, because you're getting, like, the person's reaction, type of thing. So yeah, let's do it. Let's cut this baby open. Oh yeah, here on the sides here. It has a paint guide, and that's really helpful for me because I use Tamiya paints, and these numbers and letter codes here, they're very easy for me to find and pick up, and it's really easy. Yeah, so okay. This is what I love using this for. I love opening new stuff with this thing. Bloody sharp, I'll tell you that. Just more fun facts. The Supermarine Spitfire used by the RAF. The RAF had a lot of pilots from different parts of the world. One place, it was Newfoundland. Newfoundland started the war with the British in 1939, and nice select few of us joined the RAF and flew Spitfires and Hurricanes. Okay. Alright. So, here we go. Alright. Let's see what we got here. Alright. So, one thing you notice about Tamiya models is that their bags that they put the model parts in are stapled shut. Now, what does that tell you? What that tells you is that these models have been hand inspected before they were put into the plastic. Somebody went over this with a fine-tooth comb, then decided, yep, it's good, to put it in the bag, and they staple it up. Normally, the cast and molding process is all done by machine, automated. Packaging is always automated. But Tamiya, Tamiya's just the best. I've never had a better model than these guys. Just look at this. There's like 3 options. I'll open it up, I guess. If you haven't picked up a Tamiya kit yet, do yourself a favor. Oh, there goes my hobby knife, another blade down the tube. Buy one of their kits. I mean, you can get them on eBay for about $11.50 from the really good guys, and you will not be disappointed. And I'm seeing a lot right here. Just as I'm opening this, I'm already impressed. These are the clear parts I was talking about. I mean, everything, you know. I mean, 3 canopies. I mean, that's unheard of. Nobody does that. I mean, Revell. I mean, I've ruined so many pieces of canopy glass when I was a kid. Like, and these guys, yeah, they give you 3. Right on. And then, like, if you get the first time, fine. But you can use them for practicing and stuff like that. Here, a nice elliptical wings are so synonymous with the Supermarine Spitfire. Oh, look at that control panel. Lots of dials and doodads on that. That's going to be fun to paint. There's that. There's the flight stick there, which is a lot different from other planes. It's yeah. So yeah, another thing I noticed when I was taking it out, just look at that. Can you see all the detail on the inside of the model? The side of the cockpit here on the fuselage. That's Tamiya. That's most models will have nothing there. They'll just say, you know, well, look, you're not going to be able to see 99% of it, so why put it there? Because you'll know it's there. You'll know it's there. But yeah, that is really impressive for such a small model. You know, that kind of detail. And yeah, very nice. And alright, let's look at the cool stuff. Well, these things here, these are little plastic, washers. You put these, put this in your propeller hub, and you put the propeller in, and it can spin freely. And you don't use glue, and it kind of makes like a bearing. So yeah. Now to my favorite parts, the instruction manual. It's very large, which is nice. A lot of information here on the Supermarine Spitfire. And pretty standard stuff, I guess, for instructions. So far, the best instructions that I've come across are the Hasegawa models. Their instructions they're just dynamite how well they're laid out and designed. They use 3 or 4 colors as opposed to 2. Give you an example. This is my Corsair instruction manual or assembly guide, and I don't know how well you can see this, but like it's in like cockpit, fuselage, you know, wings, fuselage, canopy, you know, and then all you got left is like the engine and some landing gear. It's so better look at it. And they have a few colors on here, like they have black, white, gray, blue. So you got 4 there, and it helps so much having that extra color. It helps so much. Just like step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, and that's it. That's it. And it's so concise. It's so, I don't know. They really. You gotta pick up. You gotta pick up a Tamiya model. You gotta pick up a Hasegawa model. You got to, if you haven't already. And my absolute favorite part of models are the decals. And then this model, they've enclosed the decals in a little plastic bag, which I prefer, which I love. And they've also got this little onion paper on top of it, which you see sometimes, which helps protect the decals. I don't know what it is. Every model kit's different. You can never guess how the decals are going to be presented to you in the kit. Sometimes they're just thrown on top of the kit. Other times they're like deeply ensconced in special plastic and onion paper and all that stuff. I mean, I really like it when they take care of the decals, and you know. So yeah, I love decals, and ever since I got the micro saw and the micro set for doing decal work, I'm just in love with it. So that is it. That is the Tamiya Supermarine Spitfire Mark 1 with its inadequate armament of 4 303 Browning machine guns. So yeah, I got another model I haven't unboxed yet, and it's a doozy. Oh man, I am so stoked. I bought this 2 or 3 days ago. Look at this thing. The ME262 A-1A 430mm Cannon. This is probably the best kit I have on stock now, and I have quite a few. Oh boy. ME262, oh boy. That's gonna be so much fun. So yeah, you know I'm gonna do an unboxing of this thing, because oh man, the thing is heavy. It's like 2 pounds. It's great. Anyway guys, hope you have fun. More to come. My my review of the Aztec airbrush system is coming really soon. I just want to make sure that I have all my thoughts together to give you the most concise review possible, comparing to another airbrush of a competitor, and I really want to go the extra mile and get that right. So yeah, stay tuned for that, and see you soon.